This is the main entrance area next to the guest parking. It features a larger-than-life-size statue of Thomas Edison standing next to the banyan tree he planted. The banyan tree looks like a small forest, however, it's just one tree that keeps growing outward from the center with branches that grow back into the ground. This tree was part of the rubber research that took place in the main laboratory near it. A statue of his second wife, Minna Edison, known as a community activist in Fort Myers, is seen sitting next to a garden a few yards away. A map of the overall layout of the Edison and Ford estates providing some safety information as well. A sign to the ticket office, which is next to the main Edison laboratory. After purchasing tickets, you may visit the research laboratory next door. There are two sections of the laboratory. One is the lab office and the other is the main lab. Everything is kept as it was in Edison's time. This is a place you can feel traveling back in time to view what it was like living and working in these conditions. Also, no air conditioning, so it was hot in these buildings during the summer. The main lab's sole focus was rubber research to find out, is there a way to make rubber in America, since at the time it was all imported from a variety of countries that may stop selling it to us. As a strategic material, this research was of importance not just to Edison. Some plant samples on a desk display a variety of efforts to find suitable answers. The lab equipment was run by a pulley system connected to an electric motor. Ultimately, the DuPont company invented a synthetic rubber which put this whole effort to rest. From the main lab, we walk across the street to the Edison and Ford residences. Edison kept his work and personal life separate, which helped keep him balanced. It's a beautiful plant-filled path on the way to the Small Rock water feature. Straight ahead is the dock which served as the lifeline for the estate from the beginning. The land didn't have any other access when Edison first bought it, so everything came by boat, including the Seminole house, which was pre-cut in Maine and shipped and assembled on location. Edison liked his labs. There is a small lab on the residence side of the property near the main house. The property is filled with all kinds of plants from all over the world. A large bamboo tree is visible, which is used for light bulb filament since it burned bright and lasted a while. A pool was built to keep cool on hot Fort Myers days. Walking towards the main house, you can tell how organized everything on the property is. The walkway lined with trees the whole way, yet not feeling crowded. This is one area of the main house, furnished with much original furniture as possible. Edison inventions seen throughout the rooms, such as electric fans, light fixtures, and sound recording and playback devices, all very much ahead of their time. Other than the Edison inventions, the rest of the house is of modest living standards considering what could have been built. It's simple and elegant, yet nothing that draws attention to itself. This was in every way a place to get away from Menlo Park and relax when not at work. A desk with an Edison sound recording and playback machine. This machine records onto a roll of wax, which is visible in the bottom part of the machine. A sign of second floor images of the main house shows simple furnishings. The main house bedroom with its own lighting fixtures and many places to relax and read a book. I love the idea of a fireplace in Fort Myers, makes the whole room look cozy. Looks like a perfect room for entertaining after dinner. This room is adjacent to the main dining room. Such wonderful amounts of light because of all the windows and glass doors. From every angle, these rooms are so well blanketed in sunlight. An elegant dining room with seating for 10. It's reflective of the whole house, cozy nature. Not too large, not too small. A view of the kitchen with a sink under a window with fruits kept in baskets and a table for prep. The large covered porch extends all the way around the house while providing shade and a place to relax outside. Much of the outdoor furniture is original to the house, blending perfectly with the overall aesthetic. The views from the porch are amazing. I can imagine how wonderful it was to sip tea and relax as someone playing the piano or listening to nature. The Edison guest house looks similar to the main house and blends into the scenery. Also features large porches for relaxing outside. Walking to the Ford estate, passing a display about Ford. On the way is a garage filled with antique cars. It's a beautiful yet hot day, so bring lots to drink. The garage is open on the side with only fans moving air. In the garage, we find many Ford Model Ts and Model As of various types, from passenger cars to trucks. The various cars and trucks look amazing for their age and look ready to run. Plaques display information about the cars and trucks to guests interested. You get a sense of owners of such cars and trucks had to be mechanically inclined to operate these early machines. This is Henry Ford's bedroom with two simple beds, a drawing table with a chair in the corner, other elegant simple furniture around the room. Overall, a nice place to get a good night's sleep. A picture of the main entrance of the Ford house as it was originally. An electric light is on in the corner next to the desk at the window. Beautiful wood floors in all of these rooms in both estates. The simple elegance continues throughout the living room of the house. A small area rug covering part of the wood floor, a wooden couch with the round table and two chairs opposing side. Pictures of the family decorate various tables, a record player along the wall, and several light fixtures. A must-have fireplace bring it all together to add that cozy feel. Beautiful views from the Ford estate overlooking large trees and the river. On the Ford estate side, there is a gift shop with refreshments featuring model cars and other logoed items. A separate air-conditioned building displays several of Edison's and Ford's products. A welcome mural and timeline describes the estates in detail. First room displays many Ford antique cars, car technology of the day, including engines. A display of Edison's most profitable products. Another display of AC versus DC and some industrial-sized generators. An electric tractor with a large box of Edison batteries to power it. Edison became involved with motion picture inventions. On display, many types of inventions to record and view frames of a scene in order. His camera inventions advanced the field and helped create a whole new industry. It can take a few hours to half a day depending on your speed to visit. It's a wonderful history trip for the whole family. Remember, bring lots of water because most likely it will be hot.